It started with faster downloads. That's all they promised. No more buffering, crystal clear video calls, your fridge flirting with your toaster in real time. The future. But as 5G towers popped up seemingly overnight on rooftops, street corners, and school zones, people started asking uncomfortable questions. What is this tech really? And why do we know so little about what it might be doing to our bodies? Go ahead, cue the eye rolls. The second that you mention 5G and health in the same sentence, someone pulls out a tinfoil hat. But here's the thing, I look damn good in that tinfoil hat. In reality, skepticism goes both ways. Blind trust in new tech? Well, that's a little weird too. So let's rewind again. 5G stands for 5th generation wireless. It's not just faster 4G, it uses different frequencies, especially millimeter waves, which are shorter, more intense, and require way more antennas, like thousands more. Instead of big towers spaced miles apart like we've seen for years, 5G needs small cells every few blocks, or even few houses, or sometimes right outside your bedroom window. Take a look. These waves don't travel far, so companies have to saturate cities with them. That's not a conspiracy, that's just literally how the tech works. Now, officially, 5G is considered safe. Regulatory bodies like the FCC and the WHO say that the radiation is non-ionizing, meaning it doesn't have enough energy to break down your DNA, unlike, say, X-rays or nuclear fallout. And that's true on paper. But here's where things get murky. Most of the safety guidelines that we use today, they're based on science from the 1990s, back when phones flipped, texting cost 10 cents, and nobody was carrying around a microwave-level signal in their back pocket 24/7. What we don't know is how chronic, low-level exposure to this kind of radiation affects the body long-term, especially with 5G's new frequencies, intensities, and constant proximities.
No, we didn't light it, but we try to fight it.
It's not just your phone anymore. It's your street, your home, your kid's school, your toilet. It's everywhere. There have been studies. Some link prolonged exposure to increased oxidative stress, neurological effects, even potential cancer risks. Others show no effect at all. Conveniently, many of the studies that find 5G harmless, well, they're funded by the very telecoms rolling it out. It's a classic modern science problem. Who's paying for the answers? And when independent researchers do find something troubling, they often get buried in red tape or brushed off as fringe. Sound familiar? Meanwhile, the telecom industry is moving at warp speed. Billions of dollars invested, political pressure to win the race to 5G, permits fast-tracked, towers approved with minimal public input, neighborhoods altered overnight. And if anyone complains, they're branded as hysterical, paranoid, anti-progress. But if there's truly nothing to hide, why not slow down and study it properly before we install this all across our country? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Well, we've done this before. Asbestos, leaded gasoline, cigarettes, all backed by industries that swore up and down they were safe until they weren't. Now, is 5G secretly frying our brains? Or causing mass illness? Probably. I don't think so. Probably not. But there's no solid proof of that. But does that mean it's totally risk-free? Also, no. And that's the real issue. We've skipped the part where we figure that out because it's profitable to stay unsure, and that's wrong. So maybe this isn't a conspiracy in the shadows. Maybe it's just business as usual. A massive untested rollout of powerful new tech backed by $1 billion industry with everything to gain and very little incentive to ask questions. Which leads us, again, on our own to figure out what's the truth, what's fear, and what's really good marketing. We were told 5G would connect everything. Funny how no one mentioned it might disconnect us from caution.